Here, we have now come to the second classification of your congenital heart defect. No? Briefly, just as a review class, congenital heart defects are categorized into four. No? Number one, you have your decreased pulmonary blood flow condition. And an example of that is your tetralogy of Fallot. Meaning to say, gamay ra ang dugo makaadto sa pulmonary area. Gamay ra ang nakaadto sa pulmonary area kay sirado man ang agianan. And that agianan refers to the pulmonary stenosis or the narrowing of either the pulmonary valve or the pulmonary artery. Okay? Number two, you also have your increased pulmonary blood flow. Meaning to say, daghang dugo muadto sa pulmonary area. And this is our topic now, increased pulmonary blood flow. Under increased pulmonary blood flow conditions, there are three conditions. The three conditions are atrial septal defect, ventricular septal defect, and patent ductus arteriosus. Number one, atrial septal defect. Buslot ang atrial septum. It is a defect of the atrial septum. Number two, ventricular septal defect is a defect of the ventricular septum. Patent ductus arteriosus is a ductus arteriosus that is patent or open. Okay? So let's take this up, class, these three conditions. Remember, your heart is divided into right and left. This is the right, this is the left. What divides the heart into right side and left side is a wall that stands in between. You call this as your septum. The septum here is called your atrial septum, and the septum here is called your ventricular septum. Okay? And remember also, class, that our circulatory system is comprised of two great arteries. These two great arteries are the pulmonary artery on the right and the aorta on the left. But remember also that there is a temporary connection between the pulmonary artery and the aorta, and you call that as your ductus arteriosus. So this is how the heart looks like. And there are three conditions involved, class, all attributable to the fact that the left side is stronger than the right. Again, the left is stronger than the right. Why is that? Because, class, if you look at the right side of the heart, unsa may trabaho sa right side? Ang right side is to push blood out of the heart para moadto sa pulmonary area. Isn't that the case? Diba? Ang left side is to push the blood from the left side of the heart to the whole organs of the body, to the systemic circulation. So kanang imong bigto, kanang bisag ingron pa ng imuhang bigto, ang musupply ang nagdugo, nagtubo ang imong ingron kay tungod na sa pressure gikan sa left. Okay? So ang trabaho sa left, layo-layo siya gatdanan. Kutob siya sa imuhang tiil, kutob siya sa imuhang ulo. Pero ang imong right side, kutob ra siya sa imuhang baga. So between the right versus the left is stronger than the right. That principle, class, is important because that will help us understand the direction of the flow of the heart. Another principle, class, that we must be reminded of is that the heart does not contract, the chambers of the heart does not contract at the same time. Meaning, atria, ventricle, lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. Atria, ventricle, atria, ventricle, S1, S2, lub-dub, lub-dub. The heart does not contract this way. That's wrong. It contracts this way. Atria, ventricle, atria, ventricle. Ana siya. But remember that while the atria and the ventricle does not contract at the same time, both atria contracts together and both ventricle contracts together. Meaning, nagdungan ang duha ka atria, magdungan ang duha ka ventricle, pero dili dungan ang atria ug ang ventricle. That's the second principle. Now let's understand. Unsa maning tulo ka condition? Condition number one. Condition number one is atrial septal defect. Buslot ang imong atrial septum. This happens, class, usually when the foramen ovale fails to close. Di ba position man na diha dapita ni foramen ovale? Kung si foramen ovale wala ni close pag 4 weeks, then you will have an atrial septal defect. Ngano man di ay sir? Butang tagbuslot na diha. Butang tagbuslot ng atrial septum. Unsa may problema? Remember again, the principle. Atria contracts at the same time. When your right atrium and the left atrium contracts at the same time, my question is, asa man niya squeeze padulong ang dugo? Given na class nga kung naa kay dugo diri, okay? Naa kay dugo diri. Ang dugo ni right mulahos paubos. Ang dugo ni left mulahos paubos. Di ba? Right atrium to the right ventricle. Left atrium to the left ventricle. But what if naa kay atrial septal defect? Unsa may mahitabo? Since magdungan maning atria sa right ug atria sa left, ini-contract nila because the left is stronger than the right. What do you think will happen? Would this be a case of blood from the right to the left or blood from the left going to the right? It's a left to right shunt. Meaning, ang dugo sa left ibalik niya dito sa imuhang right side. Meaning to say, class, if you look at the blood at this area of the heart, sa right atrium, akong pangutana, daghan ba ang dugo or gamay ra ang dugo? Magkadaghan ang dugo. Nganuman, because there will now be two sources of blood coming into it. Source number one, remember your superior and inferior vena cava? That's the first source. Na ay dugo, musulod pa dong sa right atrium, gikan sa superior and inferior vena cava. But not just that, you also have a second source. Ang dugo, gikan sa left atrium, pabalik dito sa right. Meaning to say, ang dugo nga naa sa right atrium this time is dili ra normal ang gidaghanon. Sobra kadaghan ang dugo nga naa sa right because again, naa kay duha ka sources. Source number 1, inferior and superior vena cava. Source number 2, the left atrium. Ngano man nga naay dugo gikan sa left, sir, kay naa may buslot. Unya deg naay buslot, sir, ay the left lagi is stronger than the right. Meaning to say, class, ang imong right side of the heart will now become filled up with blood. Mapuno kay duha gud ka gripo ang nag-agas para mo fill up nimo. So puno kaayo ang imuhang right side. And because there is so much blood at the right side of the heart, then there will be so much work for the right side of the heart. And if there's so much work, if your muscles overwork, muscles hypertrophy. That's why symptom number 1 in atrial septal defect is right-sided hypertrophy. Class, take note. The 3 classic symptoms of ASD is exactly the same classic symptoms in all of these 3 conditions. Parehas na sila. Symptom number 1, right-sided hypertrophy. Sir, nganong nibaga man ang right side? Kay daghan manggog dugo. Unya daghang dugo, dako og trabahoon diha nga side. Unya kung magsigi kag workout, maunang mudako ang muscles, right-sided hypertrophy. Nya nganong daghan man pud nagdugo diha, sir? Ay duha lagi ka source. Usa sa superior inferior vena cava, usa gikan sa left atrium. Nganong naamay gikan sa left atrium, sir? Kay naamay buslot. Unsay tawag sa buslot? Atrial septal defect. Unya ngano man nga left to right, ngano di man right to left? Because the left is stronger than the right. Now, since napuno naman ang imuhang right-sided right side of the heart, asa man na mo gawas ang daghan nga dugo sa right side? Di ba munaog man na padung sa imuhang pulmonary area or sa pulmonary artery? Di ba? Kung daghan kag dugo sa right side, natural, daghan pud ang muagas padulong sa pulmonary area, making this an increased pulmonary blood flow condition. Daghan ang dugo muadto sa pulmonary area, kay daghan man ang dugo dito sa right. And because there is so much blood that proceeds to the pulmonary area, what happens to the pressure there? Musaka ba or muubos? So there will be increase in pulmonary artery pressure. Sir, nganong musaka man ang pressure din ha? Oy, Go back to your blood pressure formula. What's the formula of blood pressure? Cardiac output times systemic vascular resistance. Which between the two ang nidaghan, class? Ang cardiac output, nidaghan ang dugo. Kung mudaghan ang dugo, mutaas ang BP. Kung mudaghan ang dugo diri sa pulmonary area, mutaas ang pressure sa pulmonary artery. So that's the second symptom. Sa ito symptom number 1, right-sided hypertrophy. Symptom number 2, increased pulmonary artery pressure. Nganong taas og pressure sa pulmonary artery? Kay daghan man ang cardiac output. Nganong daghan man kay cardiac output? Kay daghan man dugo dito sa right side. Nganong daghan magdugo dito sa right side? Kay duha ang sources. Usa, superior inferior vena cava, ikaduha ang left atrium. Ngano man nga ang dugo sa left ngadto sa right? Because the left is stronger than the right. And if you would look at this class, makabantay mo, there is a recirculation of blood. Kana bitang balik-balik. Tanawa ha. Di ba class? Ideally, right atrium. Sunod, right ventricle. Sunod, pulmonary artery. Musulod sa lungs, where gas exchange happens by process called diffusion. Gikan sa lungs, mugawas. Asa? Then pulmonary vein, asa? Left atrium. Left atrium, ideally, unya na may buslot. The left is stronger than the right. So ang left atrium, ni balik na po sa right atrium. Balik-balik. And because of this recirculation of blood, that will result in problem number 3. Yate, napapas. Problem number 3. Problem number 3 is endocarditis. Ngano mang endocarditis? Because of the recirculation. Okay? So again, what are the 3 symptoms of atrial septal defect? Right-sided hypertrophy. Number 2, increased pulmonary artery pressure. And number 3, endocarditis. Okay? This happens because the left is stronger than the right. So kung buslot diri, unsay tawag? What if ang buslot is naa diri? How do you call that? Ventricular septal defect. A defect at the ventricular septum. Now, again class, as I have said, the 3 classic symptoms kaning tulo are exactly the same classic symptoms to a patient with all of the 3 conditions falling under increased pulmonary blood flow. So ASD, VSD, PDA, kanang tulo, ang iyang sintomas parehas ra kaning tulo. Right-sided hypertrophy, increased pulmonary artery pressure, and endocarditis. Nga naman, okay, let's track it again. Okay, pulmonary artery connected to the aorta. Okay, okay, let's track it again. Naay buslot ang ventricular septum. Remember the principle? When atrias contract, they contract together. When ventricles contract, they contract together as well. So when the right ventricle and the left ventricle contracts at the same time, where do you think will the blood proceed? Would it be from the right ventricle going to the left ventricle or otherwise? It's from the left ventricle going to the right ventricle. Kaya nga naman, because the left is stronger than the right. So ang dugo sa left, iyang squeeze pabalik dito sa right ventricle kay mas kusgan man siya. Meaning to say, how many sources of blood do we have at the right ventricle area? How many sources do we have? Duha na pod. Number 1 is coming from the right atrium padong sa right ventricle, and the second one is from the left ventricle going to the right ventricle. Now, since the right ventricle has 2 sources of blood, what do you think will happen to the volume of blood at the right ventricle? Okay, so there will be increased blood at the right. And because there's so much blood at the right, there's so much work to do. And when there's so much work to do, the muscles hypertrophy, leading to right-sided hypertrophy. Kaning daghan nga dugo, class, nga naa sa right ventricle, asa di ay na siya padung? Pulmonary artery, making it an increased pulmonary blood flow condition. Do we get that? Okay, now, naman kay daghang dugo sa right. Mulahos man na diri sa pulmonary artery. Now, go back to your blood pressure formula. Cardiac output times systemic vascular resistance. Meaning, kung daghan ka cardiac output diri, what happens to the BP here? Increase, leading to increased pulmonary artery pressure. Naabatay pagbalik-balik sa dugo dire? Naabay recirculation dire? Leading to endocarditis. Now, when we speak of atrial septal defect and ventricular septal defect, na ay buslot ang septum. So unsa may atong buhaton, sir, aron masog ang buslot sa septum. Para dali ninyong timan-an class, basta naa gani gisi sa septum, you do SSS. Unsa man na siyang SSS. The first S is spontaneous. Meaning to say, muingon ang doktor sa bata nga buslot sa kasing-kasing, moana ang pedya, moana siya. Kanang ato sang obserbaran, ma'am, kay basin mo sira, which is correct. If the buslot is gamay ra, it naturally, spontaneously closes on its own, even without doing any intervention. Musirado ra gyud siya iyaha nga kusa without doing anything. Spontaneous lang siya nga musira, provided ang buslot is gamay. Ang problema is if ang buslot dako-dako. Kung gamay, S, spontaneous. Kung dako-dako na, ato na siyang tahion. Okay? And we call that second S as suturing. So number 1 is spontaneous. Number 2 is suturing, tahion. But take note, class. Pwede ra na nga tahion ang buslot kung ang gisi does not exceed 3 millimeters. Kay kung ang gisi nalapas na siya og 3 mm, then kinahanglan na siya tapakan. We use a silicone nga pangtapak din ha. And the letter S there stands for silastic patch. Silastic patch, or otherwise known as your Dacron patch. Okay? So ang buslot sa septum na ay tulo ka pamaagi. Kung gamay ra, spontaneous. Kung dako-dako, suturing. But if it exceeds 3 millimeters, then we need to do silastic or Dacron patching over the defect. Okay? And that is ASD and VSD. Now let's proceed to the third condition. And the third condition is a ductus arteriosus, which is patent. Unsa man ang patent ductus arteriosus? If you remember, class, our discussion on extrauterine transition, ang ductus arteriosus nimo dapat musira. Musira siya pila ka weeks? 2 weeks or dalawang weeks. Okay? Now, this is what you have to understand. Manini ha. Ang prostaglandin nimo, class, kung taas, okay? When prostaglandin is taas, the ductus arteriosus will have to be open. Again, kung ang prostaglandin sa bata nga nakuha niya gikan sa mama pagkaanak niya, kung taas ang iyang level sa prostaglandin, ang ductus arteriosus dili musira. Ang ductus arteriosus open. In simple terms, abli na kay taas ang prostaglandin. Meaning to say, kung akong ipaubos ang prostaglandin, basin musira. Okay, again, I'll make that clear, ha? Abli ang ductus arteriosus kay ang level sa prostaglandin naa sa bata is taas. So kung taas is open, then what would be closed? Dapat ubos ang prostaglandin. Mao na, hatagan na to ang bata og tambal para muubos ang prostaglandin, kay kung muubos ang prostaglandin, musiraman ang ductus arteriosus. So what medication could be given? It's either ibuprofen, simple ra kayong tambala, no? Mapalit ra nimo over the counter, unya ang sakit sa bata dako kayong buslot, so pwede ra de hatagan og ibuprofen ang bata, or the same ra ni siya, class, indomethacin. Okay? So it's either ibuprofen or indomethacin. In the Philippine setting, indomethacin atong ginahatag. But in the US setting, especially kung NCLEX ang inyong ginatake, ang atong ihatag is indomethacin. Question, what do these medications do? These medications will reduce the levels of prostaglandin para ang ductus arteriosus mo close. Sir, pampa-block day na sa prostaglandin kanang mo inom kog Midol, no, kanang Alaxan, mga ibuprofen ba, mga Dolpinal, no? I think mga ibuprofen na sila. Basta kanang ibuprofen sir kanang nagdysmenorrhea ko sir, kanang pwede na mo sirado akong heart, di na ka mo dawat og laki, basta mo sirado na imong heart. So, unsa may action aning ibuprofen class? I-block niya ang prostaglandin. Because prostaglandin is responsible for pain sensation. Sakit imong ngipon, nganong mo inom magkag-ibuprofen to block prostaglandin. Because prostaglandin is the substance P responsible for the sensation of pain. Meaning, kung wa kay prostaglandin, walay pain. Mo nang pain reliever ang ibuprofen. But other than that class, because ang pagkasirado or pagkaable sa imuhang ductus arteriosus is dependent on the level of prostaglandin. So kung gusto ka mo sira, imong hatagan og ibuprofen. O gusto ka mo able, in the case of tetralogy of Fallot, kasi may mo ihatag prostaglandin intravenous, di ba? So here, kung ang imong ductus arteriosus is patent, the first remedy that we will do is to give the child ibuprofen or indomethacin para maubos ang prostaglandin. Kay kung maubos si prostaglandin, then the ductus arteriosus will have to close. Nihatag na kag ibuprofen or indomethacin. Patay wa man ni sirado gihapon. So for failure of ibuprofen or indomethacin to cause the closure, then we need to do surgery. And the surgery class is called your ductal ligation. Okay? So ductal ligation via thoracotomy. Okay? So ductal ligation via thoracotomy. Abliho ng imong chest cavity kani dire human isira nila ang able nga ductus arteriosus. So that's how we manage patent ductus arteriosus. Kung tanaw nimo class, sa ASD or sa VSD, imo man tong tahion. But remember, iniktahi nimo naabaya ka sa sulod sa heart. Unsaon man na nimo pagtahi kung nagsigili ba, tahi ako na ni be. Makatahi ka mo sa kong kamot, nagsige man iglihok, dili. So in order to repair septal defects, we need to stop the heart to repair the heart. But of course, you cannot do that without any intervention, di ba? So we can stop the heart but attaching the patient to a heart lung machine, or we call it an extracorporeal circulation. A circulation extracorporeal or a circulation gawas sa lawas, no? Extracorporeal circulation. Kaya ato man ang pahunungon ng heart. Inighunong ni heart, i-connect nato dito sa gawas, heart lung machine, mo to'y mo act as if it is the heart and the lungs. And then after ana, i-connect nato to balik ang mga ugat niya, i-shock din na nato ang heart para mo start na pud na siya og pitik. Ang kasagaran lang problema kay bisag giunsa na nila restart, di na mo pitik og balik ang kasing-kasing. That's the risk of a heart lung machine. No? Kay naamang gud ta sa sulod sa heart. Ang next nga comparison class is sa PDA. Sa PDA or sa patent ductus arteriosus, di ba, muhatag tag indomethacin or ibuprofen. Kung di siya musira ato mang operahan. Okay? Ang tawag sa operasyon, ductal ligation. Akong question, do we need to use an extracorporeal circulation? The answer is no. Nga naman, naaman ta sa gawas sa heart. Katong imong SSS, katong imuhang VSD-ASD, susulod man to sa heart. Pero ang repair of the patent ductus arteriosus is sa gawas man. So you don't need an extracorporeal circulation in this case. Now the next question would be, ngano man nga increased pulmonary blood flow ang imong PDA? Kay balo naman ta sa VSD o sa ASD, increased pulmonary blood flow. Nganong nahitabo man nga increased pulmonary blood flow ang imong PDA? Because class, when the atrias contract together or at the same time, the ventricles contract at the same time. In the same manner, your two great arteries also contract at the same time. Because if you remember, arteries contract. In fact, they contract to create pulses. Di ba? Brachial artery, ulnar artery, carotid artery, femoral, temporal, dorsalis pedis, popliteal. You know that, the 9 sites of pulses. Nganong nagpitik man na siya? Because they contract. So your pulmonary artery and your aorta likewise contract. And when they contract at the same time. When they contract at the same time, akong question, would this be from PA to A or from A to PA? It's an A to PA, aorta to pulmonary artery. Why? Because the left is stronger than the right. Okay? So kung A to PA, that will lead to increased blood flow or blood volume at the pulmonary artery. Okay? So karon sir, nganong naman kay right-sided hypertrophy? Na kay right-sided hypertrophy, kay kung na-traffic ni dire, what do you think will happen to the RA and RV? Puno gyapon sila kay kung decongested ni dire, it follows di pud ni sila kagawas dayon parehas ng traffic ba, no? Kung traffic sa konsolasyon ang Mandawi traffic pud, di ba? Kung traffic sa PA ang right ventricle and right atria traffic pud. So kung traffic pud, there's so much blood, and when there's so much blood there's so much work, and when there's so much work muscles hypertrophy, causing right-sided hypertrophy. And with a high volume of blood at the pulmonary artery, tungod kay, nganong daghan mag-volume of blood? Kay there are now 2 sources, one from the right ventricle and another one from the aorta. So puno manig dugo dire. Formula sa BP, taas ang? Di taas ang pulmonary artery pressure. Nagbalik-balik ang dugo? Yes. So endocarditis results therefrom. Okay, so those are your 3 conditions under the second classification of congenital heart defect, which is your increased pulmonary blood flow.